Boys, how we doing today? Happy Thursday, start of a new week. Well, this is weird. I got this new iMac and I'm not sure where to look to make it not look like I'm staring down the whole time. Anyways, week 8 here. Big time week for everybody. Haven't put a video up in a while. Been slacking on the commission duties. I got a child now though, so been a little busy. Charlie boy, come here! Come here, bud! Nah, lazy piece of shit. Anyways, big time matchups this week. First, we got Pat versus Ethan Wells. Pat 2-5, coming off a huge win against Fassel. Talking all this shit about making playoffs. If he's gonna do it, he needs to win this week. E coming off of a loss to the 6-1 Sean. Also needs a win to get some playoff implications going for himself. Big time matchup there. If I had to guess, I see Pat coming out of that. Kid's got some steam going, but we'll see. Another one is Battle of 3 and 4. It's Suge versus Dan. Loser of this matchup, not making the playoffs. Kind of bottom line. Both these teams have low, very low points scored for. But the winner could come out, make a little run, win a couple in a row here, sneak in that 7 or 6 spot. So I got Suge coming out of that one. 3 and 4 going 4 and 4. Dan sliding to the bottom. Another big matchups, 4 and 3s. John versus Riley. John Shabbat coming off 3 wins in a row. Can't shotgun a beer, but maybe he can put together a fantasy team, we don't know. Riley coming off an absolutely embarrassing loss against Suge. Not sure where his mind state is right now. Team is looking a little lackluster. We don't really know. I got John coming out of that one. John coming out 5 and 3. Riley slipping to 4 and 4. Sliding to that 7 spot in playoffs. You never really know. Big time upset there. And then the last big matchup is 6-1 Sean, the powerhouse, versus 4 and 3 Ty. Ty, after that, just weird video of shotgunning. Loved it though, but fucking bizarre. Needs a win. He needs a win to keep his playoff hopes alive. He's in 4 and 3 right now. He's looking alright, but he doesn't have the points for. Sean needs to keep winning to get that bye. Because I'm coming for you. All the 4 and 3 teams are coming for you. So, in order for Sean, he wants to keep that bye. He's got to keep winning. Keep drinking, too. I like that a lot. I got Sean winning that. I don't really see him slowing down anytime soon. Tom Brady's just going to keep killing it for him. Ty's team just kind of sucks. No Calvin. It's a huge blow for him. What a miserable fucking day today, huh? Anyways, let's get some power rankings going. I haven't done this in a while. I think the last one I did, I only did the first 4 teams or something like that. I think I kind of forgot about it. Obviously, number 1 right now, kid can't be stopped. Just talking so much shit, winning, drinking, shotgunning beers in our face, living the college life. 6-1 Sean. Really can't say much more than that. Kid's team's looking pretty good. Don't see him slowing down anytime soon, especially this week. But this team is bound to fail come playoff time. Number 2 is myself. Second most points scored. 4 and 3. I've won 3 straight. Only thing about my team is I don't have any wide receivers. Let's hope Gino can get Percy the ball a little bit. Get those going. Somebody, please, I'll literally sell my whole team for some fucking wide receiver core. But Aaron Foster, Maud Bradshaw, Ronnie Hillman, these guys are killing it for me, and they're not going to stop killing it for me, so put me at number 2. At number 3, coming off a very poor performance, but team's still looking good. Riley, crap case of football. I think LaShawn's going to come back. He's going to start looking to his old self, getting that a little quicker, getting those yards, more importantly, getting those touchdowns. I think the Eagles know in order for them to keep winning, they got to give him the ball in the red zone. He's going to find those goal line touches. Romo playing at MVP quality. It's a good team, number 3, 4 and 3. Number 4, very surprising, but John Shabbat, Pirate Life. Demaryius Thomas right now is killing it for him. So many points. Peyton just feeding him. He's so fast. Those underneath screens is just yards on yards on yards. He's getting the touches. But he starts Reggie Bush. I mean, you can't be starting Reggie Bush and expect to win a fantasy football league. So he's at number 4 right now, just because he's got the momentum going. Number 5, we have Fast. Fast's running backs suck. They're awful. Absolutely awful. But he's got the best wide receiver core in the league right now. Who's the guy? He's got Macklin. He just traded for Macklin for nobody. I don't even remember who he traded him for, but he got him for fucking garbage. And then he's got Jordy and fucking Odell Beckham Jr., who with Victor Cruz gone is the number 1 wide receiver on the Giants. So getting all the red zone touches, TDs on TDs. But he's got no number 2 running back. I think he's starting like Niles Davis. Like, what? You can't be scared of a team like that. Number 6, solely for the video. I love the effort. Ty Sherman's March, coming off the least amount of points scored last week. Still sitting at 4-3 though. Solid amount of points scored. But Frank Gore's past his prime. No Calvin. He's got to find something. Somebody's got to get something going for him in order for him to keep that playoff spot going. Number 7. A lot of people may be pissed about this. A lot of people may not be happy, but it's got to be Pat. Pat's got the 6th amount of points scored in the league. He's only 2-5, but Dez is killing it for him. He's finally starting Drew Brees instead of Jay Cutler. You have to believe that one of these days he's going to start getting some wins. People are going to put low numbers against him. It's going to put him into a playoff spot. But if he loses this week, it's over for him. That's it. No playoffs. Can't be done. Number 8, we have E. After not putting up his video at the appropriate time last week, got -10, kind of set him back against Sean. He wasn't going to win anyways, but his running back core right now is Le'Veon Bell, Matt Forte. Don't really need to say anything more than that. It's fucking killer. Can't do anything better than that. He's finally put Vernon Davis on the bench. Thank you. The guy's hurt. He's got a hurt back. He can't run. Can't catch a ball. Finally, a solid move by an ESPN employee. Number 9, we have Suge. Suge sitting at 3-4. He's got 750 points against him. I feel like he's got a solid team, but he just kind of gets short end of the stick sometimes. Karma's going to come around for him for making the drinking game punishment setup. All good things for him. He's got a huge win against Riley last week. Got that momentum coming. AJ Green's coming back. It's huge. It's 20 points a game right there, and he doesn't have to start some shit wide receiver. The bottom 3, nobody really cares about any of these teams because they're not going to make the playoffs. Even though I think Poitras is sitting in a playoff spot right now, but we all know that's going to change. He comes in at 3-4. If he didn't have Peyton Manning on his team, it would be awful. Absolutely awful. But Peyton's getting the 25 points a game for him. It's keeping him in the playoffs. If he gets a win versus Fassel though this week, it's a way different story. Definitely see him getting into the playoffs. But other than that, just not happening. Number 11, Dan. I don't even know if Dan. I saw. Oh no, he made some moves today. I see some recent activity from Dan today. It was very, very nice to see him adding and dropping some players. But he's still sitting at number 11. Andrew Luck is the only reason why he has any sort of wins, any sort of points scored. And then Sammy at number 12. Play me this week. I'm going to push your shit in. Your team is awful. You're projected all these points, but Cam Newton 24 against the Seahawks, not a chance. Lamar Miller 19 against Jacksonville. All right, yeah, maybe, but Antonio Gates, Emmanuel Sanders, you're just overprojected, and I'm going to kick the shit out of you this week, and that's why you're in last place. 2-6. You won last week, but it just doesn't matter. Questions, concerns, comments, let me know. We can have a good week 8. Drink some beers. That's why I'm drinking coffee now because it's pretty early. I guess it's 11:30 though, so it's not too early. But cheers, boys.